Let's look at the other two goals that they got then and showed up maybe the poverty of the opposition tonight.
Yeah, look, just simple through ball, has his head up staring, all drawn towards the ball. Look at this, Bernardo Silva hits it. Look, I think, Tommy, you know, either of us might have had a fair go at saving this shot. Faklik doesn't do well at all. What's the shot? Here it goes, slight deflection, and he just needs a strong hand and touch it over the bar. That's an easy enough save. So here we go again. Good run, surge by Fernandino here. Nice tackle. Look at the distance he's shooting from. And the goalkeeper, when we see it in the other angle, look, he starts to jump up and then he plants his feet and he's stuck. He doesn't react at all, no agility, and I'm sure he was a bit embarrassed about that one.
You're going to have a look as well at Basel chances and perhaps how that showed those defensive weeknesses that you pointed out.
And this a bit, I think, is interesting. We know how City play. They press, try and retrieve the ball within 5 seconds. So the ball is up around the final third of the Basel defence. So look at all the City players. There's 7 of them there. Another one come into the picture on the far side. There's 8. One ball forward from Riveros. One ball forward. Look at where the 2 centre-backs are. And Company's looking back at Otamendi saying, you deal with it. And Oberlin, it's a dreadful effort. It should have been a score. That should have been a goal. That was at 0-0. Now here again, look at all the City players up in the press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another one coming into the picture. Delph comes in on the inside. 2 little passes and they're away and they're out. Now Oberlin ends up 1v1. Line makes a good run the inside. Look at what Otamendi does here. Now if that's not a penalty, what do you have to do to get a penalty?
That could have been a big moment.
Big moment. They were still at 1-0 or 0-0 actually in the game. I mean, that was a blatant penalty kick. Here you go again. The press is on. A couple of little passes, ball through. And Otamendi, when you watch it in the replay, you'll see he turns 360 yards. You don't actually see a replay. He actually spins around 360 yards and loses the sight of the ball. Here's one ball over the top again. Same thing, a bit of a press. Now they've 3 back. Walker's in place. They all get sucked towards the ball. One ball played to the far post. Watch all the centre halves and Fernandino's there again. Look, up at the ball. 2 spare men at the far post and Oberlin heads it wide instead of heading back across the other side of the goalkeeper to an open net. Now, I could have shown a couple more, Tommy. There was probably 7 of them in the match. So that frailty in City's defence is still there. But look, that's part of the joy that's watching them and the excitement.
That there's going to be a bit at the other end
a bit of action.
As well.
They won't be sitting back and sitting on their lead.
But as you pointed out at the start, it wasn't actually a brilliant Manchester City performance. It wasn't a vintage performance compared to what they've done this season already. No,
it wasn't the fluency in the pass and the little combo plays that we're used to seeing. Breaking down, sloppy passes, careless passes, and you know, we just picked out a few of them here where it looks, look, here's the build-up, simple pass out to Delph, puts her into touch, Delph turns his back and away they go. Fernandino, here we go, back inside, Silva looks for something to happen, and nothing really happens. There's another sloppy pass, build-up, breaks down. I think it was actually Gundogan that time. Here you go, you'll see plenty of players around trying to play little combinations. Now, it's Gundogan. There's actually 2 of them, but overall, he was still there's a loose one from Walker. Now, a better team than Basel would have made better use of these opportunities. Look, they just struggled to get out here. The passing was a bit slow. Another loose one, Fernandino in the middle pitch. And we saw Liverpool taking advantage of that type of stuff. There's another loose one. And they're in. Otamendi again that time, Oberlin, well rescued by Company. But typical of them on the night, it wasn't all beautiful, the beautiful game and the great rhythm. So there's hope for the others.
So one of the less impressive 4-0 away European wins that we've seen.
And I think we need to look at it like that. We need to look...
Because they are the favourites, of course.
Yeah, and we need to look at the deficiencies in it, and I think they were obvious tonight.